Welcome back to the semi-final matchup between the Nixa Lady Eagles and the Republic Lady Tigers. Nixa the 3 seed, Republic the 2 seed. I'm Brady Richard alongside my partner Troy Huff for this Class 6 District 5 semi-final matchup between the Nixa Lady Eagles and the Republic Lady Tigers. The Lady Eagles at the 3 seed and the Lady Tigers at the 2 seed. It's looking to be a great matchup tonight, right, Troy?
Yeah, I can't wait. These two teams have battled multiple different times, and I mean, these are two really great powerhouse teams. You got the Republic Tigers, Nixa Lady Eagles. I think we're going to be in for a really close one tonight.
Yeah, and this has been a rivalry grown in some sports. In football recently, Republic and Nixa hadn't been a rivalry. It's mostly been Nixa and Ozark, but this has grown recently in the past couple of years we've seen. In basketball, football, almost every sport. And I think it's going to be a great matchup. I'm looking forward to watching for the Eagles. They put up an offensive masterclass the other night against Lebanon. It was 96 points that they scored, Brooke Teeter having 28 of them, and they lit up that three-point line. So I'm looking for them to have a great offensive night again and continue their hot streak.
I mean, yeah, you couldn't have said it better there yourself. Who are you really looking for on the Lady Eagles that you think will lead tonight?
I think the main girls that have been at most of the season have been Wood and Teeter, and I think one of them is going to step up once again. Like we said, Teeter with 28 points against Lebanon. It was just a great all-around night for her. She really got to the rim well and scored wide open layups and got them and ones, went to the free throw line. And I think she needs to step up once again, her with Taylor Wood. And on the Republic side of the ball, Mizora Nambara, the senior, only 5'4", but her handles are shifty. She can get to the rim, finish well. I've seen her shoot a couple times, and I think she can be a big game changer too.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Those would be the people I would have picked too. And I think there will be, like, players that will surprise us in these games, especially big games. I feel like maybe not so known players also step up and become a big factor. And the last time these two teams matched, it was a 58-59 loss for the Lady Eagles.
That was in the NIT, I think.
Yeah, and a 1-point game. And then the time before, the Lady Eagles lost 53-55. Both of those with 2-point deficits, and I believe one of them went into overtime. So, I mean, we're, like, guaranteed a good game here. The last time these two teams have played, they battled it out all the way to the end, and the Republic Tigers have taken it both times.
Yeah, and that 53-55 game was in the NIT. I remember watching that, went into overtime, and it was a great matchup all the way to the end. And we are a little bit under 4 minutes until the start of this game between the Nixa Lady Eagles and the Republic Lady Tigers. It is the Class 6 District 5 semifinal matchup coming up next. And here we are, the matchup that we've all been waiting for, the Nixa Eagles versus the Republic Tigers. Nixa in the dark gray and Republic in the white. Both these teams in tournaments, Nixa is 6-2 and Republic is 11-3. So both pretty even on the losses count, but Republic with more wins, and we'll see how they both come out today as the tip is underway and won by Nixa. Taylor Wood to May on the far front court. May left hand pass to Conway, near side wing. Gets the screen from Grant. Pass it to Wood. Wood to May. May surveying her options. Hits Grant, pull up jumper, just right. Rebound. Republic. Navarro will bring the ball up the court. Pass it over to Price in the corner. It's Chastain. Chastain, great bounce pass inside, and it's back out to Price. Price swings it to the corner, looks inside to Chastain. Chastain guarded closely by May. Gets a screen, comes off of it, gets out to the corner, three-pointer, off back rim. Rebound is up and no good. Rebound for Nixa, Taylor Wood. Taylor Wood pushing in transition. Loses it a bit, gets it back, finds May near front court. May looking for anyone, finds Grant. Grant to the corner to Conway. Conway driving hard to the rim, spin move. They call the carry on Conway, and this place erupts.
I mean, I really like the look Conway had right there, being aggressive and getting to the basket. And I mean, she kind of went up for that layup and almost tried to draw a foul there. I'm not saying she did get fouled, and it just did not work out in the way she wanted it to.
And Numbara bringing this ball up the court. Man, that Republic student section is rocking. It's goes deep, and Numbara goes up with the left-hand layup. Like we were talking about pregame, Numbara can be shifty, get to the rim, and she finishes it right there with the left hand. May on the other end, guarded by Numbara, finds Wood. Wood getting a screen from Teeter. It's picked up by Chastain. Regains the dribble, finds Conway into Grant. Grant to May. May, deep three, just long. Rebound, Conway. Conway off the front rim. Rebound, Republic. Numbara will bring it up. Numbara to Chastain. Chastain thought about it. Decided not to. Driving in. Wood comes to help. Kicks it back out. Price. Price, top of the key. Over by Grant. Over to Chastain. Chastain. Numbara. Numbara driving in, spin move. Brings back over to Chastain. Chastain three, boom.
I mean, Chastain with a wide open look on the point. If you're the Lady Eagles, you have to at least get that contested, or Chastain will drain that every single time.
And it's Chastain and Strong, who I saw last game, lined it up from the three-point line. You do not want to leave them open because they will punish you. And Conway takes a three of her own, and she finds the bottom of the net. Sadie Conway responds right back with a three of her own. Numbara bringing it down, guarded by the big Layla Grant. Swing it over to Price, back up to Chastain, top of the key. Price dribbling up, gets the switch on to Grant. Numbara into the corner. Tries to feed it inside, just long, stolen by Grant. Into May, and a great steal, and a finish from Molly Blades. Got the steal while May wasn't looking and just took it all the way to the rim for the wide open layup. Wood drives in, loses her dribble. It'll be off on her and going Republic's way, and this place is rocking, and the momentum is starting to swing their way.
I mean, I feel like the Lady Eagles are kind of trying to draw calls, and as we've kind of seen as a trend, especially from last district game, they are not very picky on getting like the refs calling stuff.
Yeah. And mid-range jumper is nothing but net for Elena Norman. Tigers off to a hot start, up 9-3, halfway through this first quarter. And May will bring it up to Grant. Grant all by herself, gives back to May. May wants to screen. She
Another Lady Eagle turnover. We'll get Karis Ferguson to check in the game for Lily May.
Yeah, May just has been looked just not on her game so far. She missed that 3 that she usually makes, and some turnovers as Conway gets one of her own. Conway, dump off pass to Wood, and she will finish at the hole. Great pass from Conway into Wood. Numbara looking for anybody against this Eagles press. Chastain will give it back to Numbara. Numbara will be guarded by Teeter. Norman is working on the post on Grant. She switches on to Numbara. Numbara draws the foul, and she'll be going to the line to shoot 2. Some may say Grant had her hand straight up, but I think she may have fouled with her body there, jumping into her, and Numbara sold it too. What do you think, Troy?
I mean, yeah, it was a very aggressive play by Numbara, especially going up on Grant in the paint. And she really did just kind of jump kind of almost into Grant and then fell on the floor. And I could not tell if Grant fouled her, but it was definitely a good sell by Numbara if she didn't.
And she will hit both the free throws. And Ferguson run the play, finds Teeter. Grant. Ferguson looking for the Teeter cutting and gets the pass to go, and 2 more points for the Eagles. Great pass and great cut from Teeter to get open. Numbara on the other end. It's Price. Chastain, deep 3. Just strong. Rebound Teeter, and the Nixa bench visibly upset with no foul, but they get the one eventually called on the other end. And Coach Talbert was about to go crazy.
I mean, yeah, and when she went crazy on the ref was like, he didn't even see nothing, but I feel like that was an obvious. Chastain just drilled right into Teeter. But after that foul, it will be Lady Eagles ball.
And Teeter, great move inside, and finishes it all the way to the hole. Teeter already getting her scoring started from last game, up to 4. Leading scorer for the Eagles. Numbara guarded by Teeter now. Chastain. Chastain gets the screen. Coming off, wide open lane. Floater is no good. Rebound, go back up. And Mason will head to the free throw line on the putback attempt.
Two minutes and 14 seconds left in this first period. Republic 11, Lady Eagles 9.
This has been a pretty fast-paced game, too. I mean, this first quarter is flying by. No timeouts been used, just a couple subs. Cubic comes in for the Eagles, give Layla Grant a break. But it's been a pretty fast-paced game like last game, I'd say, for the Eagles. Mason connects on the second one. And the Eagles will push it in transition the other way. Wood, wide open lane, Euro stepping, just misses, and Talbert wanting the foul. Doesn't get it, though. Mason trying to set the screen, getting physical with Cubic. Numbara's at the top of the key looking for anything. Swung around the perimeter. Chastain pushed off on Wood, great feed inside, and gets the left hand finish. Great look inside.
I mean, I think for the Lady Eagles defense, they need to play better help defense. There's too many open shots.
And just like that great help defense from the Tigers that was spoiled by the bad pass on the fast break.
I mean, yeah, I feel like Blade should have probably dribbled that down more into the lane.
I was going to say, that was not Republic ball, but we nix the ball. And Conway hits Wood in transition. Wood to Cubic. Cubic pull-up jumper. Hits back the iron and rebound Numbara. Numbara, the smallest player on the court, still getting the rebounds for her team, though. I love how aggressive she plays inside. To the Cubic, driving baseline. Baseline pass. Won't go. And call the jump ball as Strong went in on Cubic. Stay Republic ball. Chastain, the trigger man. Chastain looking for anyone. They got the 5-second count going. And it was Stay Republic ball as it's knocked out of bounds by Conway. Pass it in, Nambara. We'll swing it over to Blades, who feeds inside to Mason. In deep corner 3, just short. Rebound Cubic. Cubic getting some trouble, and jump ball will stay Nixa ball.
I mean, it's happened twice now. Cubic's got to be careful when she gets that ball in her hands or the rebound. She needs to keep it higher. She is bringing it down to her waist level where it may be more comfortable, but that gives any Lady Tiger an option to steal that ball or create a jump ball like the last two.
Yeah, I totally agree. And Ferguson gets the lane. Wood in the corner. String music for Taylor Wood. She bangs another 3 in. Nixa bringing it within 2, a little under 30 seconds left on the clock. And this bench is hyped on the Nixa end. Republic looking to silence it. Chastain guarded closely by Teeter. And they got the block called on Teeter. Teeter visibly frustrated with that call.
17.7 seconds left in this first period. Lady Tigers up 14-12 with a Lady Tiger ball.
Nambara, clock winding down, gives up to Mason. Mason gives to Blades. Blades, Chastain, inside dish, and the foul will be called on Wood. 3.7 seconds left. And Nixa's really racked up some fouls in this first quarter, as Price will be going to the free throw line now. And the foul's not a thing you want to see from Nixa, as free throw line is what it's in its name, is free points, so you don't want to give those up. Fortunately for the Eagles, the first one is off the front rim just short. You see Wood come out the game for May. 3.7 left. Strong will miss the second one. Rebound will be Teeter. Teeter can't get the shot off, and it would have been Strong either way. First quarter, very competitive between these two great teams. Score is 14-12 in favor of the Republic Lady Tigers. We'll be back after the short break. Break coming to an end, second quarter underway, and Nixa finds themselves down by 2, which they kind of have a little bit of a run there to come back. I think they need to slow down the turnovers, as they have a lot. What do you think they need to do?
I mean, yeah, on offense, they just need to execute more. They are not getting the right passes into the paint, and I feel like they're trying to force shots up. Not necessarily the shot, but to get a shot. They're kind of forcing that instead of just kind of passing around for someone to get open.
Yeah, and a 3 is pulling, and it won't go. Rebound is Teeter. Teeter going in transition over to Ruffin. Ruffin in the near corner, tries to give it inside to Teeter. She throws into a sea of bodies, and it will be Republic ball. Not a great pass inside from Ruffin, I'd say. I
mean, definitely not with Teeter being double teamed and barely even being able to grab that ball.
Yeah. And the lane was just so congested there that I think they could have waited for the offense to come up and get a better shot. And Nambara will just be short on the 3, and Chastain will get the putback bucket. Ferguson pushing it in transition. Teeter, another steal for the Tigers. The turnover issues continue for the Eagles. And Mason will be at the top of the key looking for anyone who finds Blades. Blades Chastain now. Chastain be guarded by Teeter. Chastain will drive inside, kick it back out to Mason. Nambara, spin move in the lane, hook shot with the left hand, just strong, and it will be Nixa basketball. It's a great move from Nambara, just couldn't finish it. One of those unlucky bounces, I'd say. And Ferguson breaks the press to May. Ruffin, short corner jumper, rattles in. Nixa kind of looks like they're triple teaming Nambara as they get back. Corner 3 is up, and corner 3 will go. Alex Price with another 3 for the Tigers. And it looked like a turnover maybe, but Coach Talbert got the timeout off in time. They will give it to her.
I mean, that would have just been another silly mistake if Talbert did not get that timeout in time. Great heads-up coaching by Talbert right there.
Yeah, and we said it, the turnovers have been a problem for them, and they come right out and get 2 or 3 turnovers, and it's those things that will kill you in these close games. A turnover battle, you really need to win.
Yeah, I mean, they've lost so many possessions, especially after getting a hard rebound on the defensive end, just to go down and lose the ball before even being up to put up a shot most of the time. I think they just really need to pass it around, maybe not be so aggressive in the paint till they can spread out that Lady Tigers defense more.
Yeah, and they also need to have more control and awareness of the ball whenever they're driving in. We've seen it poked away from them multiple times this game. May bring it down for the Eagles. Summing up the play. 4 across. Ferguson, Ruffin exchange sides. And a bad pass from May, stolen by Nambara. Nambara just short. Rebound Grant. Kind of a mindless pass from May on the offensive end. But Ferguson will Euro step, put it up, and get the foul.
I mean, May really didn't have to do much with the ball right there. She just really had to find an open player to pass it to on her team, and just a not great pass on the outside wing from May.
Yeah, and I think Talbot was talking to May about that just there. You saw the interaction, and Ruffin will leave the game. Conway will come in. Ferguson will make the second one. Interesting matchup they have, I would say. I've been noticing it this whole game, but it stayed a constant. Grant on Nambara, and there's a turnover for the Lady Tigers, but Grant on Nambara, I feel like the shortest player on the court, the biggest player on the court.
I mean, I kind of see it from a standpoint of Nambara will have to bounce pass. She's not getting anything over Grant, and if it is, that's like an automatic turnover. So that's the only reason why I see Grant being on Nambara up there, double teaming.
Yeah, and they get the travel. That stutter step from Ferguson, I saw it from up here. And another turnover for the Eagles.
I mean, I feel like it's nerves almost that's going on right now because everyone's so anxious and it's just causing silly mistakes.
Yeah, definitely need to clean that up if they want to win this game. And Nambara will get the screen. Drive in, corner 3, won't fall. Rebound will be May. May swings it over Conway into the corner. Ferguson, great over the top pass. Grant will kick it back out, swing to the corner, and blocked by Nambara. And she gets the rebound too. What a play by Nambara. Zora Nambara, the shortest player on the court, blocks Teeter and then gets her own rebound on the 3-point line. And the inside shot from Norman won't go. Swings over to Conway. Conway inside to Grant. Grant, step back jumper, just short. Ferguson will go for the putback, and the foul will be called.
I mean, yeah, we saw great ball movement on that last possession, and that was more of a hustle play on defense by Nambara to get the block there. Even though Teeter did kind of take her time to set her feet to take that shot, I feel like if that shot was off any quicker, there's no chance Nambara is blocking that.
She sinks free throw. Nixa stay true to their press this whole game. We've seen it since the start of the game, a first tip. But it leaves wide open lanes like that for the foul on Teeter. And Teeter's confused. I mean, she did jump into it, but it looked like she jumped before she went up.
I mean, yeah, her hands were straight up, but Teeter kind of threw a hip in at her for a body foul. And I just think that was the right call.
You know, these Lady Eagles need to realize that they can keep their hands straight up all they want, but if they use their body and bump into them, they're going to call it. This Blades makes the first one. In this game, so tense, halfway through the second quarter. Republic has had the lead for most of the game, if not all the game. But Nixa slowly crawled back. Wood will bring it down. It's May. May looking for options. Teeter. Teeter bounce past to Conway in the corner. Conway pump fakes. Finds May. Wood pump fake, driving in. Euro step and a hard foul down at the rim. But Wood pops right back up. She'll be going to the charity stripe. Ferguson and Ruffin heads to the scores table. Wood will miss the first one. And Teeter will exit. Ferguson staying there, assuming she goes in for Wood, the shooter.
4 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second period. 21-18, Lady Tigers.
And Nambara, they break the press. Chastain, move in, blocked by May. Conway tipped it around, finds the hands of May. And Ruffin will give it to May. Back to Ruffin. They'll get past half court. Ruffin behind the back gets into a trap. And a foul will be called on Republic. And this place erupts. A controversial foul, I'd say. I thought she had all ball.
I mean, I did too. That trap, she was just going in and reaching for the ball. But apparently the ref saw something that we could not see from up here.
And the Nixa fans erupt in joy, and the Republic fans erupt in anger. And Conway looking, tell her team to calm down, raise their hands down. Pass it into Wood. Wood looks for Grant. There's a throw of Conway. Conway will feed to Grant. May thought about the three. Won't shoot it. Swinging over to Wood. Wood gets her pocket picked by Chastain, and Chastain will pull it out. And Chastain feed to the corner to Blades. And Blades will look to the cutting Mason, who pump fakes, looks around, and it's looking like it'll be backcourt on the Eagles. Teeter going for it, slides out of bounds, and Teeter's got to be smarter in that situation. That would have been Eagle ball, and she tried for the hustle play, but didn't work in her favor.
I mean, I see what you're going for if you can, like, get that ball to grab it and take it for an easy layup, because she was the only one going after the ball on that play, and it would have been a nice, easy layup. But I could not see if did she dive for the ball? Yeah,
she rolled out of bounds, and I saw her walking off the court. I think she may have said, I didn't know it was tipped out on them. Maybe it hit the Tigers, but otherwise, maybe a missed opportunity for the Eagles. And Chastain will be just short. And Strong will try to go for the rebound, but she was out of bounds. Nixa ball.
I mean, we see lots of subs coming in and out. Some of the same people, like Teeter has checked in and out for, like, in the last minute, either 2 or 3 times. What do you think that strategy is using?
Maybe to give their leaders and starters breaks, but yet we've seen May and Conway in this whole game. So, well, May's have had her breaks, but they've been in for the majority of the game. So, I don't know what the strategy is. As Grant takes a rare 3, won't go. Rebound is Wood. And Wood will lose the ball out of bounds. And there we see the subs again.
It's starting to look like they bring Teeter and Wood in on
defensive presence.
Offense, and then they bring Ruffin and Ferguson in for the defensive press.
Yeah, and Ruffin and Ferguson means scrappy, quick players. Their presence is needed on the defensive floor. And Ruffin talking there, telling her teammates to go pick up the man. That's what you want to see on defense. Nambara will be guarded by Grant still. In the push-off, and Nixa is confused as Mason just pushed off on Conway. It kind of looked like a flop there the second time, but the first one was a push-off. Conway trying to draw a foul. Ferguson will drive in, great pass to Grant, and Grant mid-range jumper just rolls out. Unlucky for Grant. And the Tigers will want a timeout. Such an unlucky shot for Grant, just barely rolling out like that toilet bowl.
I mean, I feel like we've seen those in and outs multiple times, especially on the Lady Eagle free throws. And it's just unlucky tonight.
And we saw Conway begging for a foul, acting like she was getting pushed. That first one, I think I saw the push off. The second one may have been a flop. But lots of missed calls we've seen tonight, and the crowd obviously showing their thoughts about it.
I mean, they're definitely letting both teams play. I feel like it's kind of going both ways at least. And with that Conway play, I did see the push off the first one. Definitely a missed call. But then the second one, I feel like she was trying to sell it a little bit too much, and that kind of was a little bit noticeable. And I think that's why that second one was not called.
Yeah, and we saw this reffing style last night that just let them play. As parents and fans were upset about calls last night, but they just let them play, and I like that play style more. I don't know about you, but I'm glad that they're starting to implement it more. And Ruffin with a great defensive stand will push it up the court to Conway. Conway stopped in her tracks by Blades. Inside pass to Grant to a cutting Ferguson, and Ferguson all the way to the hole. Cuts it within 1 for the Eagles. Minute 30 left in this second quarter. Over the top pass to Chastain, feeds it inside to Strong. Strong puts it up and gets the bounce in. Eagles coming back on their own end in transition. Ferguson driving in behind the back, kicks it out to Ruffin. Ruffin inside dish to Grant. Backdoor cut to Conway, and a great offensive possession. Great pass all around from the Eagles.
I mean, that was just beautiful. Grant seeing the cutting Conway right to that back side block for the easy layup for Conway.
See the defense chance coming from the Eagles as they are in this game now, down by 1. Nambara stands alone at the G, guarded by Grant. Nambara wasting a bit of clock, looking for that final shot. Grant staying with her. 17 seconds remaining. Clock winding down. What will Nambara do? Nambara gets the screen from Mason. Kick out, corner 3. Short, rebound May. May gets her pass hit by Chastain. And Ruffin will get the ball. And they call end of the half. Crazy sequence of events to end the half. Nevertheless, score is 23-22 in the favor of the Republic Lady Tigers. It's been a close game.
I mean, I feel like this game, or like at least how we've been calling it, it feels like the Lady Tigers have kind of just been dominant this whole game, but the Lady Eagles are only at a 1-point deficit. Like, this is anyone's game, especially only going into half. As a coach, you're happy going into a half down by 1 if you are the losing team.
Especially with all those turnovers that they've had that could have maybe led them to win this game. And Republic may need to clean up on those fouls. They had 4 in that quarter, 1 more that puts them in bonus. But second half over. 23-22 is your score. Republic Lady Tigers. We'll be back after halftime. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left until second half action between the Nixa Lady Eagles and the Republic Lady Tigers. Score is 23-22, and we see the Eagles return to the court right now and get the standing ovation from the crowd. Troy, what do you think these teams need to break down on and fix in the second half?
I mean, I really think Talbot kind of just calmed them down, trying to get them to settle into this game, because it still looks like they're just kind of running around, like especially on offense. They're just not like taking control and watching over the ball that is in their own hands, because I feel like there's been too many silly like poke outs that the Republic Tigers have gotten, and I feel like that's really been the difference of how this could be a 10-point game to a 1-point game as it is right now, if the Lady Eagles would just execute as an offensive team and work together.
Yeah, like how we said in the break, and those turnovers have been, or before the break, those turnovers have been horrible. And clean up those, we didn't even realize it was a 1-point game. It's been we've been talking about Republic so much. Nixa's just been in it. And we see Republic come back to the court now. What do you think Republic needs to do to hopefully build their lead in this game?
I mean, I think they just need to take more advantage of how much time they've had with the ball. They should definitely have more than 23 points off of how much they have had the ball in their possession. And I really just think they could do better on the offensive side all around. But they've really been moving the ball well for offense, and I think that's really how they have the points they do now. And I think if they can just keep that up, because it's been very inconsistent on moving the ball around and not moving the ball around. So I think one person just really needs to take charge, call some plays, move the ball around, and get some more points on the board for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, and I think the Lady Tigers, they've knocked down some threes in this game. I think they need to keep shooting them. They've been very consistent from the three-point line, and we see them all across the board knock them down. Chastain has knocked some down. Blades has knocked some down, Price knocked one down, not Blades. But I think they need to keep their shooters shooting. And Nixa, I mean, I just saw Lily May hit 3 threes in a row, warming up out the break. So I think she needs to get her team amped and ready for the second half. And here we are, second half of the Class 6 District 5 semifinal game. Hoping for a great finish. Here, let's go Nixa chants coming from the crowd. The fans are ready, we're ready, the teams are ready. Second half action is underway. Nambara bringing the ball down the court. Looking inside, fighting inside is Norman and Conway. Chastain will come around the other end. Good defense by Teeter. Blades driving in on May, picks up her dribble. Nixa wanting to travel, won't get it. Mid-range shot, just off for Norman. And May pushed up to Wood. Grant wide open, looking inside to Conway. Conway tries to go up and gets the foul. I think that was a great pass from Grant into Conway. Saw her cutting. And we've seen Grant be looking for that all night. We've seen these Lady Eagles cutting to the basket, getting open, and I think that's just great basketball. Conway will make the first one. We've seen some free throw struggles tonight from the Eagles. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Conway sinks the second one as they will take their first lead in a while, up by 1 now. Grant stays on Nambara. It's been a constant this whole game. And wide open for 3, and she will connect. Alex Price find herself wide open at that line. Looked like she was almost surprised to be that open, just knocked it down. And Conway on the other end, she will hit as well. Conway for 3.
And that's someone I want to see shoot those threes more. She has drained 2 threes in response to Republic's threes. And it seems like Conway's hot from behind the arc tonight.
Yeah, she's knocked down some She's at 10 points now. I think she's knocked down 2 in this game. She can line it up. She'll be fighting inside on Norman and stolen by May. May, great up court pass to Grant, and Grant will get the wide open layup. And Republic asking for a timeout, and they did it. And Sadie Conway in this Nixa squad is hyped, running over to the timeout. Republic wants to talk it over after a bad start to the second half. They find themselves down by 3 with 6 minutes and 25 seconds left in the quarter, fairly early into the second half. We'll let them talk it over. We'll be right back after this break. Back from the timeout, Nixa with all the momentum so far. Republic trying to calm it down. We hear Nixa Eagles chants from Clayton Hines. Here we see him at the Nixa games. Now he's at this girls' high-stakes district game. Getting the crowd into it. Nambara finds Chastain. Left wing, top of the key to Price. Price going right, going back left. Swings to Chastain at the far wing. Chastain, great inside pass to Nambara, and that was an amazing pass. I thought it was for some trouble at first, but...
I mean, yeah, that pass couldn't have gone any better. May not even knowing the pass was made.
Yeah, and Grant will miss on the mid-range jumper. Rebound Chastain. Finds Nambara. Nambara will bring it up the court. It's a switch on the Wood. Into the corner. 3. Bangs it in Grant's face. Hand in her face. Molly Blades does not care. She connects anyway. And Conway try to drive in. May, deep 3. Short. And it will be Republic ball. Republic capturing their lead back up 31-29 now.
I mean, I feel like that ball definitely should have been rebounded. That was a slow roller out, a bounce to the corner.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of effort from the Eagles. They kind of just let it go. On the other end, it will be the Lady Tigers. Price, the Nambara. Nambara feeds it inside, and they'll get the foul called on Conway.
I mean, the Lady Eagles coming off hot out of the half, great momentum, and the Lady Tigers just have executed better ever since they came out hot after the half.
Layton Norman sinks the first free throw, and I totally agree. Nixa just needs to keep up what they've been doing, and Teeter and May have been so quiet this game, I feel like, and they're huge scores for Nixa. And Blades will bury another 3. Blades heating up from deep. She's up to 10 on the night. And Coach Talbot wants a timeout. And now the Republic fans erupt as they head over, and Blades is hyped.
I mean, if you're the Lady Tigers coach, you can't ask for more. They are draining threes left and right, whether if it's a big step back from the three-point line or Layla Grant in their face. They're making it either way. And that's something you love to see as a coach. And you just have to encourage more threes at that point, because they're absolutely dominating outside the arc on offense tonight.
Yeah, those 2 big threes from Blades. She just left open on one of them. And even, you said it, in Layla Grant's face. And Layla Grant is almost 6'2". I think she is 6'2", not almost. She had her hand up too, that's an extra size, and she did not care. She knocked it down anyway. And that has led to their 6-point lead now that they have on the Eagles. The Eagles, I think, need to slow it down and just get back to what they were doing coming out the half, because, man, they were hot, but they have cooled down.
I mean, the Lady Eagles, it's hard to beat a team that's consistently scoring three-pointers because that means you have to go down and answer with a three-pointer to even match their last possession they had. Like a 2 won't even match it. And I feel like the Lady Eagles are having trouble with that matching because these few point deficits are because the Republic Tigers are executing behind the arc.
And I said it before, Blades knocked down that 3 earlier before the timeout. Teeter and Grant have been quiet in this game, or not Grant, Teeter and May have been quiet in this game, and I think they need to start heating up because they're big contributors to the scoring for the Eagles. This will be on Republic's end after the block. And Chastain will get it, and the travel will be called. She picked up her pivot foot as she was trying to pump fake. It's one of those silly mistakes that you make without even thinking. And we've seen Republic being manned this whole game. It feels like, I mean, they're not pressing like the Eagles have been. The Eagles have been very aggressive on defense. But we haven't seen that much from the Tigers as Wood will spin move and make the left-hand hook shot, and the Eagles like to get her going. She's up to 8 now. Price almost stolen by May. Nambara comes up with it. Floater won't go, and we've seen that so many times from Nambara tonight. That floater that she's gotten will just barely rim out, barely miss, and it's just so unlucky for her.
Another thing that I think is killing the Lady Eagles is they're letting this Lady Tigers team rebound all over them. The Lady Tigers have just shown more hustle at least for every rebound. And I feel like that's given them many second opportunities.
And I think it's evident that the Eagles have more size. I think they just need to hustle more, like you've said. And nothing called there, a physical play, but it will end up in the Tigers' favor after the block. Nambara bringing it down on the other end, guarded by Teeter. Nambara alone at half court, top of the G, swings it over. Blades, Mason over, driving in on Teeter, back out, stolen by Wood. That long reach tips the ball and ends it up right in her hands. Wood guarded closely, finds Ferguson. And it's getting physical in the paint between Teeter and the defender. Grant pulls another 3, and she buries it. It was a 2?
Yeah, they called it a 2.
Yeah, foot was maybe on the line. I got excited for a second because Grant doesn't usually shoot 3s, I've noticed, but she's been, that would have been her second this game, but it was a 2. She buries it, and they call the foul on Wood, and the Nixa bench is confused. Taylor Wood is confused, and I am a bit confused by that call.
I mean, I didn't even think she got a hand on the ball right there. Like, Nambara driving in, and Wood, it was pretty far behind her, I'd say.
Maybe the offhand grab on the leg, any body part. And Kubik will come in for Conway. And Conway has been a great player for the Eagles tonight. 10 points on the night. Been a huge contributor, filling the void for those people that maybe are usually the scorers for Nixa have not been scoring. Ferguson pushing it transition. Wood. Grant, short corner. All the way over to Teeter. Teeter, corner, Ferguson. Ferguson and Teeter both at open 3s. They're not shoot them. Looks inside to Teeter. Great pass. And Teeter, left-hand layup, will bank right in. Great feed inside. Grant all up on Nambara, gets a screen from Chastain. In the corner to Blades. Blades, Chastain. Top of the key will be strong. Nambara in the corner, Chastain, deep 3. Won't go, back iron, rebound. Grant looking up to Teeter. Teeter gets the open layup and can't connect. And they call the jump ball. It will stay Nixa ball. But Teeter's got to make that layup, I think. Teeter was wide open and just overthought it.
I mean, yeah, especially with that great kind of like hop back move and the like abrupt stop. Yeah, hesitation. Got Nambara to just run right past her. She just needs to execute that wide open fast break layup.
Yeah. I totally agree, and those are free points that the Eagles could have had. Would be tied right now if she made that, so gotta have it. Call the travel on Conway. And another turnover for the Eagles. It's been a huge trend tonight. They need to clean it up. Whether it's steals, travels, we've seen multiple travels, out of bounds, or just lackadaisical plays, you just got to be smarter on the offensive end. Nambara with a little over a minute left in this third quarter. Will stand alone once again with Grant. A little bit off playing defense on it. Nambara swings over to Chastain. Chastain gives it back to Nambara. Nambara alone with Grant. Clock is winding down. Republic wasting time to get that last shot. Gets a screen from Chastain. Switched on is now Conway. And Chastain will stand. Grant guarding her. Looking for anyone. The 5-second count is now on and just throws it away. Sold by Conway. Ferguson gets fouled at the rim. And she will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws to hopefully tie the game for the Eagles. I don't know if that was necessarily a foul.
I mean, that was kind of crazy because Nambara and Teeter were in like a pushing match because Nambara wanted to cut through. And that ended up in that throwaway because Nambara would have been there for the ball if it wasn't for the two pushing each other. Yeah. And then just a heave down court to Ferguson.
Ferguson missed the first one, makes the second one. 1-point game in favor of the Tigers. Nambara, 11 seconds left, taking the ball down. This place is rocking. Nambara driving in, left-hand layup. Soft touch is just too smooth for the Eagles. And Ferguson, the pull up, just short. And Nambara silences this Eagle crowd. They are now up by 3, 39-36. Republic Tigers have the lead. Fourth quarter, just right around the corner. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter action is up next. A close game. It's been close every single time they've played. This will be their third time. And you know they say it's hard to beat a team 3 times, but Republic is looking to do it, up by 3 points on the Eagles. Blades will pass it in to Nambara. Nambara back over to Blades. Nambara kicks it back out. Chastain thought about it. Won't shoot. Drives back in. Backdoor pass inside. It looked like a travel. Won't call it. Nambara, top of the key 3. Buries it. Clutch 3 from Nambara early in this fourth quarter. Ferguson over to Teeter. Kubik, top of the key. Corner pass to Ferguson. Conway. Conway driving in. Kubik looking for someone, finds Grant. Grant, the corner to Teeter. Teeter, Conway, near wing, driving in, kicks it out to Ferguson. Ferguson, driving in, left-hand layup, will go.
I mean, just a great job by Ferguson, seeing that the passing around was not getting anyone open. and making a shot for herself.
And Nixa needs to stop this three-point barrage that Republic's been having this whole game. They are knocking it down from three-point land, and Nixa needs to find a way to stop it. Like you said, they can't match it, it seems, because they've not been shooting a lot of threes.
And I mean, I feel like they...
Zambara just short again on those floaters she's been having.
I feel like right before the fourth period, at the end of the third period, I feel like they did take away that three-point shot in the last few seconds because Nambara had a wide open lane, no help defense around. And I think that was just a call by Republic. They kind of put everyone on the outside and let Nambara do her thing, get shifty, and get that nice easy layup.
And Conway for three. Just off. Rebound Chastain. Nambara bringing the ball down for the Tigers. Cuts inside. Blades. Chastain. Top of the key. Mason wants it with Teeter guarding her. Won't throw it. Turning the corner to Strong. Strong driving in. Left-hand layup. Will Bank right in. And Ferguson will push it up the court now. No one guarding her. Gives it to Grant. Grant, mid-range jumper, and one bucket. Layla Grant with a big-time finish.
And that just might be what this Lady Eagles team needs.
It can be a huge momentum swing. And I didn't know, it looked like a foul. I thought it had no chance of going in, but it just rattled right in. I mean, huge time shot for Grant. Grant will miss the free throw, and it's going to struggle for the girls tonight for Nixa. They've been not knocking down free throws. It was a struggle for the boys team last night. We saw them miss free throws in the clutch, and the girls doing it here tonight. Nambara, close wing in the corner, tries to feed it inside, tipped, but ends up in the hands of the Tigers, and they will shoot and connect. Alex Price from three, and the Republic Tigers continue to shoot from three.
I mean, I saw Price get that ball at the top of the key, wide open, no one around, and it's almost like you just know it's going in. It's almost automatic outside the arc from this Lady Tigers team.
Yeah, man, they have been hot, and we said it coming out of the first half, going into the second half. Republic needs to shoot more threes, and it's almost like they listen to us. That's all they've done, and they have been terrorizing Nixa with them with a 7-point lead, 47-40. 5 minutes, 22 seconds left in the fourth period. Republic and Nixa will both return to the floor after the timeout. It's looking to be a good one, Troy, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, we kind of expected this game to come down to the last period and the last final seconds and minutes of this game. And the Lady Tigers will be up by 7.
Yeah, and we saw Nixa with a great comeback. Looking to not let it all go to waste. Save their season as it is on the line. 5 minutes left in this district semifinals game. Ferguson will give it to Grant. Conway looking for options, drives in. They call the foul on the ground as Conway was trying to look for an opportunity to score. 3 fouls on the Tigers, 0 for Nixa. Nixa, fine then, I'm gonna keep attacking the rim because you get the free throws, that's almost all you need to do at that point, just keep attacking, it's a free shot. And Wood will find herself wide open, takes it right in. Great play from the Eagles on the inbounds pass to find Wood that open. Chastain, left side wing, guarded by Wood. Wood, good defense on Chastain. Chastain, nowhere to go. Finds Blades. Blades driving on Ferguson. Turnaround jumper, just short. Rebound Teeter. Teeter getting trapped, finds Wood, and Wood will push it up in transition. Wood driving in on Nambara. There's a step for a second. There's the Teeter. Teeter to Conway, wide open, and gets fouled on the 3.
That would have been a huge and 1-3 if that would have went in.
This place would have erupted. I mean, I thought it was going in. I was getting ready to make the call. It just hit back rim. Then I heard the whistle. Conway at the line. First one will go. Halfway through this fourth quarter now. Eagles down by 4. Conway can make it 2. She can make these free throws, and this one is short. Almost feel like I jinxed it. Conway, next one, will go. 3-point lead for the Tigers, and Nixa's amping up the pressure. The press, Nambara gets past Grant. It just seems like she's too fast for this Eagles press. Side Chastain. Chastain will throw it up, and somehow it will find the bottom of the net. Chastain with a 2-point bucket. Ferguson driving out, kicks the corner. Teeter. Wood. 3, thought about it. Driving in. Left-hand layup will go. It's just back and forth, Troy, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, some defense has to make a stop here, or it's just going to be back and forth, and Lady Tigers will take it. I think both teams need to get a little more aggressive, and there's a steal the Lady Eagles might need by Conway.
Yeah, great play by Conway. Read the pass. Got the steal, and Wood driving full speed ahead. That's Teeter in the corner. Teeter, Ferguson, wide open 3. Back rim, and that would have been huge. But Teeter with the rebound. Conway, Grant, short corner. Grant can't finish. Rebound, Wood. And the ball's on the ground. Loose ball. Ref's not calling anything. Finds the hands of Wood. Teeter, another mid-range shot. That one won't fall. And it will end up being Tigers' ball.
I mean, too many missed opportunities right there. There were 4 to 5 shots put up right there. Great hustle to the rebounds, but they have to execute when they're shooting the ball, especially those open mid-range to three-point line shots.
Yeah, and I feel like almost they could have gotten a better shot. I feel like they're rushing with those mid-ranges. I mean, I don't know about you, but I personally don't think it's a good shot. And Blades, rare miss from her tonight. The rebound in Nambara, guarded by Ferguson. Everyone into this game. Nambara will slow it down. Eagles down by 3, no shot clock. They're going to need a stop, turnover or something. Nambara, guarded by Grant closely. Looking to just waste as much time as she can.
I mean, the Lady Tigers in no rush at all. Up by 3 and confident with it. And they're just going to keep it up near half. Nambara driving, great move, and it doesn't go in.
We've seen that so many times for her tonight. And Ferguson pushing transition, slow it down to Conway. Conway looks inside to Teeter, back out Wood. Wood thought about it, driving in, loses control, and another turnover from the Eagles.
I mean, it's just turnover after turnover after turnover for both of these teams. Someone needs to capitalize on a defensive play.
And Layla Grant with the intentional foul.
The public crowd not happy about it because kind of pushed Nambara backwards a little bit.
Yeah, kind of might want to go for the ball, but timeout is called. We will see Strong check back into the game. Both teams want to talk over. Close situation, 49-46. Republic Lady Tigers, 150 left in this game. We'll be right back. back from the timeout. This Nixa squad is ready to come back into this game. Clayton Hines with that Who Dat Nixa cheer. Republic matching it with their own. It is high stakes here. Win or go home. Semi-final game. Winner will play Kickapoo. Inbound will be to Nambara, and they have switched Taylor Wood on Nambara, which I think is a smart move. Grant has been getting destroyed all night by Nambara. I think she's too quick for her. And Nixa needing a turnover, double teaming almost everything, and they get the foul on Conway, reaching in for the ball.
I mean, I kind of like that approach by Conway. If you're going to go all out for the ball, and like you're told to foul, you might as well go all out for the ball like she did right there. A great steal by Teeter, going the other way, and puts it in for 2. Great steal by Teeter, jumping on the inbound pass, making it a 1-point game.
That was a great steal from Teeter, and that can be huge for the Eagles, 1-point game.
All the momentum for the Lady Eagles right now.
Nambara breaks the press. She's getting double teamed by Ferguson and Grant. Finds Chastain. Chastain over corner 3. Nothing but net. Alex Price, huge 3 in the corner. Teeter on the other end for Nixa. Inside and fouled heavily by Strong. Looks like she wanted a jump ball, but she was all over her arm. I think that's the right call.
I mean, as soon as you see Price wide open in the corner, you can't expect anything but nothing but net. I mean, I think it was great defense, to be honest, by the Lady Eagles, and they'd rather not necessarily have that shot, but like they had to apply pressure.
And that free throw from Grant won't go. It's a huge miss free throw, and it's going to struggle all night. This type of situation, everything on the line. Second one will fall. Coach Talbot wants a timeout.
3-point game with 50.1 seconds left. How do you think Republic is going to approach this offensive possession with 50 seconds left, being up by 3?
They're gonna try to get this ball in as safely as they can, and I think they're going to go to their point guard Nambara. Nambara, 13 points, leading scorer for Republic. I think she's great at the free throw line. They're trying to get it into her because Nixa's going to foul quick, I think, and they're going to just try to get it in safely. Worst case scenario, gets stolen. Nixa goes down and scores on their own.
I mean, I can't wait for a great 50 seconds of basketball. I think it's really going to come down to a 1 to 2 point game. I think both of these teams will score a little bit more here, even though there's not much time left. And I can't wait to see the defensive game plan from the Lady Eagles.
And I see in the crowd everyone fanning with these rosters. It is getting hot in here. High tense game, everyone coming in to watch. See people from all over the place. I saw Central players earlier. I see Nixa players from everywhere coming to watch this high stakes game. Inbounder will be Strong going for anyone. And it's a turnover, bad pass. And like I said, that is the worst case scenario for the Republic Tigers.
That is not what you want to see as the Republic coach. A throw from out of bounds, and the Lady Eagles get it right under their own basket. They couldn't have delivered that to the Lady Eagles any better. It was like just a gift-wrapped present. Here's the ball. Here's it right under your basket.
And May comes in for the Eagles, and Gracie Woods in for the Tigers. Conway picks up her dribble in a bad spot, finds Ferguson. Ferguson looking inside to Wood. Wood stolen by Nambara. Huge steal from Nambara. Leading to the defense, foul called on Teeter. And a horrible mistake from Wood in that situation.
I mean, it's not looking good for the Lady Eagles. Anytime they get that momentum and a chance to come back into this game, they just throw it away with a turnover. And if you're Coach Talbert, you almost want to start just drawing up every single play, because letting them try to pass the ball around is just resulting into turnovers.
It's almost like they can't even run that motion offense that we like to see these Nixa teams run, because they're just throwing the ball away. And after that huge turnover that they got, you just can't. Wood just got the ball pickpocketed from him. You just can't let that happen.
I mean, the Lady Tigers in a tight man-on-man type of defense, and I feel like it's really throwing the Lady Eagles off guard that they're man-on-man, but they're also just swiping in to get the ball too. Like, if they're around the ball carrier, they're just going to try to reach a hand in there and poke it out, and that's exactly what they've done multiple times. I feel like the Lady Eagles just need to have more awareness on where the Lady Tigers are when they are on offense.
And it is high stakes in here. Chance coming from everywhere. Huge game. Coming down, same position we were in 15 seconds ago, trying to get it in. They will get into Namara this time. Double team going into Chastain. Chastain driving in, kicks it out. Price finds Nambara, and they will finally get the foul call. And I think the Eagles took a little bit long to foul there.
I mean, you see, do you think the Republic coach told them not to shoot the ball? Because there was a wide open chance for a little nice floater, and Price had a wide open three that she's hit all night. And both of them passed that opportunity up.
I totally think their coach said that, because only a one possession game. If you miss, Nixa has it and they can go score. So I think that's exactly what he told his girls. And they won't call the foul for Wood. Wood was all up on her. They won't call it again. And it seems like the refs are just letting this clock wind down. And they are trying to foul. They're hacking them all over the place.
And that's a solid 15 to 20 seconds just gone for the Lady Eagles.
The refs need to call that foul. I mean, they were hacking them all over the place. They just wouldn't call it. I
mean, especially after that Grant foul that Retmo exploded over, that's almost what the Lady Eagles have to do to even get the call.
Yeah, because they're just lots of missed calls that went by. And first free throw made by Price. And the Eagles are going to need a quick three or score in transition if they want to keep their season alive. Second one misses, and it almost looks like another turnover. Throw it over to Ferguson. Ferguson down to May. May needs to put it up immediately. May's three won't go. The buzzer sounds, and that will be it. The Nixa Eagles fall short in the Class 6 District 5 semifinal game to the Republic Tigers. They have now won 3 in a row in the season on the Eagles.
I mean,
and heartbreaking loss for the Eagles.
What a game, hard fought, and it all came down to free throws and mistakes on the offensive side. Both defenses played very hard on both sides. Both teams, great defense. And I feel like this offensive end, the Lady Tigers really showed up just a little bit better than the Lady Eagles did on the offensive end tonight. And that's the true difference between these two teams tonight.
That three-point shooting, they're just making more of their shots. It's simple as that. And the turnovers from the Eagles really killed them. But Republic came to play, made all their shots. You hate to see it. Their emotions coming out now. Sadie Conway, Lily May in their senior season, playing all 4 years. Hate to see it go out like that. But final score will be 53-49. Tigers capture the win, and they will go on to play in the district championship against the Kickapoo Chiefs on March 4th at 6 p.m. Thank you for watching. I'm Brady Richard signing off with Troy Huff.